the booby prize. I would love to see them, feel them, touch them, make them bounce. I'd like to rent them from you. I will pay you by the ounce. I've got my beer and cooler up here in the stands. The only thing I'm missing is a place to rest my hands. I'll rest them on your bozos. I'll rest my hands right here. While I tweak your bunkers, would you hold my beer? I would love to see them, feel them, take them from your blouse. I'll photograph your knockers and I'll hang them in my house. The snake pit's full of whiskey and lots of beer to chug. I could say no to liquor, I can't say no to jugs. Your dueling banjo hunkers are huge yet so petite. It's sad to know that someday they'll hang down to your feet. I would love to see them, feel them, take them for a ride. I want the pole position with your Lolas on each side.
Press your buttocks against the window and I'll know you are home. Can I say that on the air?
Sure.
Okay, good. The view from the sidewalk is a vision all its own. There's no need to turn out the light. Just press your buns against the window and it turns the day to night. Can I say that on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The gasp of astonishment is still upon my lips from when I first saw your buttocks make that total eclipse. If there's rain clouds a-forming, there's no need to go on the lam. Your butt could hold the water back like the Grand Coulee Dam. 'Cause it looks just like saran wrap around a semi-boneless ham.
The genius.
Visual at the end there.
The genius of Haywood Banks, the Bun Song. That, by the way, will be one of the featured songs on our next album. Next year's Christmas release. I'm not sure what we're going to title it. But it'll be there, I promise you. Kristi, good morning.
Good morning.
You know what we're going to come right back with? Your microphone on and that fabulous sports show, Dick's Picks. Q95. Do we have Dog on the phone here?
Baby.
Oh, hi, Dog.
What's happening?
Okay, where are you? What are you doing and why?
Well, I'm at Precision Tune at 82nd and Allisonville Road. I've got lottery tickets, and I'm giving them away because I'm a fine human being.
Okay.
I'll
and
agree with
this
that.
is the Pick Six lottery?
Yes, it is, and I've got probably about 100 of them left. What they need, Tom, is a fat redhead from Beech Grove to come up to Allisonville Road and clog up Castleton even more than it normally is.
And we're just the guys to do it.
Two huge traffic jams, which is always my goal, and we're going to do it again. I got about 100 of them left. So if you're in the area, head this way, 82nd and Nelsonville Road at the Precision Tune, right next to Mike's Car Wash. We're real easy to find.
And they need the traffic.
Yeah. Come on. Well, actually, in reality, it's been moving pretty smooth. Everybody's staying in their car, and they're just driving through the parking lot and getting them, and they're in and out, and you don't have to wait very long at all.
Well, someone could win $6 million.
It's worth the time.
Okay, Dog, well, thanks for doing that, and we'll have Kristi check in with you in a few minutes to make sure that...
all right, thanks
You're
a lot.
okay.
Make sure that you're okay. Okay, Jimmy Mad Dog made us Precision Tune right next to Mike's Car Wash. If you're going southbound on Allisonville Road, it's just off to the right there before you get to 82nd Street. It's time for the Dick's Pick Sports Show.
Yes, thank you so much. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Kristi.
Dick,
Good
Bob's
morning.
not here.
Good morning, North American continent, ships at sea, and the Armed Forces Radio Network. It's time once again for the Dick's Pick Sports Hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the former President of the United States, Dick Nixon, with that fabulous sports show, Dick's Picks.
Thank you so much, Don Pardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Dino, running the board, who won't be saying anything, but it's so cool to have you in the studio while we're here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning,
Bob's
Christie's
not here,
intern.
Mr. Nixon.
Good morning, Haji. Good morning. Good morning. Good
Haji's
morning,
not
Mom.
here
Good
either.
morning, Dad. Good morning, Mogan. Welcome to another exciting edition of Dick's Picks, and featuring today, Kristi Lee's Weekend. Yes, Kristi and I just had a little talk. Kristi's kind of coming off of a bad couple of weeks where the Kristi Lee Weekend show was not what it could be. But
That's
we've
because
decided,
you were at the Speedway.
We've decided to just completely and totally rally. No excuses. Never complain, never explain, is what my
Never gonna
daddy always
complain.
used to
Right
say.
to it, of course. Deer Creek tonight, Kiss in concert.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Because, Tom, I think it's safe now to announce that I'm going to be up there singing I Want to Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day.
Potty.
I'm going to be up there.
Potty.
And I'm going to be up there.
Potty. They're from New York.
New York.
I'm going to potty every day.
And then I want to be up there like with Paul Stanley doing the stage intros.
Are you really?
How many of you guys here today? Drinking some cold gin.
You got it down.
The
That's
best
exactly
thing
Does
is
he
what
talk
they do.
like that? Does
no,
he, like,
doesn't talk like that.
he just yells like that on stage?
No.
Rockstar just goes, Indianapolis! And the crowd
Everyone
goes,
yeah.
that's us!
They go nuts.
Pretty profound.
I'm going to be back there with my makeup on, Tom.
Gonna try to slide in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Kiss go back to the make. I understood they were going to do at least one more makeup show before it was all over, said and done.
They probably will, maybe to
Yeah.
wrap up the tour.
Yeah, they're going to do one more.
Is this their last album?
How many do they have out now? They have about 28, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know for sure if this is their last album. I would assume there'll probably be maybe a greatest hits package, maybe a live album, but
Who knows?
who knows?
4-song
Gene
EP.
Simmons is a dad now. Now, isn't that kind of like hard to
Does
accept?
he have a little boy or a
Yeah,
little
he's a
girl?
little boy.
Does the boy have a real long tongue?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I hear he's very handsome. Well, Shannon Tweed's the mother, who's a very gorgeous woman. She was
Who's, of
Playboy
course-
Playmate of the Year.
And she's on HBO's First and 10.
That's right.
And with lascivious bosom. Let's just come right out and say it.
Lascivious bosom?
Yeah.
I know Gene's son actually had a whole outfit of leather before he was 6 months old. Now that's
Oh, that's
Isn't that
well.
cute?
I
know what
want
he
to
did
rock
is
and roll all night and potty every day. I do mean potty.
No, I bet he's a great dad.
Tom, you know how Gene throws up blood during his show?
Yeah.
Does he still do that?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, God, that's like, I'm never tiring of this.
No, he doesn't throw up blood, but he still does the fire thing.
That's the coolest
He did
ever.
last tour. Now I don't know. I haven't seen this one.
You ought to see his baby blow fire out of his behind.
Oh, he doesn't do that.
Seriously. He's unbelievable.
Let's move on.
Now, does Gene show his little kid those Polaroid albums of his? I once had a woman naked in a Holiday Inn. I am Gene Simmons.
Thank you so much. What else is happening this weekend,
Well, the
Christy?
Talbot Street Art Fair is going on this weekend. Always a huge event on
It's always so
Talbot
sensitive.
Street downtown between 16th and 19th Streets. Absolutely free. 247 different types of booths. You can get any kind of art that you would like. They have a lot of food, ethnic food, what I call fair food, the kind that you get at the Indiana State Fair. It's a lot of fun, the Talbot Street Art Fair.
Elephant ears?
Oh, yeah, elephant ears, of course.
Okay, good.
And corn dogs. Big corn dogs. Thank you so much.
Huge.
Tom, I just want to tell you, too, that there's going to be...
They have little leather suits for the corn dogs.
Do they really?
so like kind of S&M dogs, aren't they?
Well, they're not
Rob
called-
Halford dogs. Yeah. Get that little hat on.
When you get one, don't get the corn half dog. Be sure to get the.
Please don't get the split tail dog. That is.
If you're going to get one, get the full size.
I just want to say real quick, there's a big preview. I want to talk to you about the auto fair, which is going on at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, featuring Michelangelo of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I was going to say,
Kids will go nuts
are you ready for this? Tom, musical outdoor drama. Really soon, they're going to have young Abe Lincoln. It's going to be outdoors in Lincoln City, Indiana. This play is so realistic. Listen to what they have: a rail splitter supper. You actually have to make your table before you can eat. And they have backstage tours, and the show, Tom, is so realistic. This young Abe Lincoln show is so realistic that they to portray Lincoln during his early years, and then his as a lawyer, as a statesman, as a president,
Right.
later as a dead martyr. And the show is so realistic, Tom, that they have to have a new actor each evening. That's how realistic it is.
Sort of like a snuff film.
It's just like a real-life outdoor drama. Oh,
That's
look,
disgusting,
kids, Lincoln's
Mr. Nixon.
bleeding. But it just brings it to life for the kids, Tom.
Thank you.
The harsh,
Thanks
cold
a
reality.
lot.
What else is going
And
on?
then they distribute $5 bills when the show's over. Thank you. Good night.
He'd be happy to sign it if he were still breathing. What else is happening?
Well,
I think that's it.
What?
I'm kidding. Just
But that's pretty funny stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
okay.
funny.
Thanks. The realistic dead president stuff.
That's great.
Kids love that. And then the Hubler Group presents Auto Fair.
Right now, who's Chick taking on in the tank?
Jay Baker.
Q95's own Jay Baker.
They get to ride around.
And they were able to drag him away from Ike and Jonesy's too.
He's going to be in a tank.
I thought he'd done so many personal appearances there he owned it now. Ike and Jonesy's and Jay Baker too.
He's actually going to be in the tank. And you know what I like about driving around in a tank, because you know, as the former,
Sure,
you know, commander in chief, I got to.
You got to do that a lot, didn't you?
Oh yeah, and at will. And it's just great because when you're in a tank, it's like always great to like reach over to the control panel and go, what does this do? And then judging by how wide the guy's eyes open up, that's, you know, whether you should hit that or not. And then what I think is great.
Oops, DEFCON 4.
Yeah. What I like is actually firing off the shell. Now, you know, if the turret is pointed into the audience, hey, so be it. It's exciting family fun. But that's
Well,
at the
maybe you
state
should go
fairgrounds.
down there and help Jay Baker against
Yeah.
Chick, because I have a feeling Chick, being the guy that he is,
Yeah.
in a tank, come on, doesn't work for
Chick's
me.
a big baby in a tank. He'd just start crying the minute he heard the engine fire up.
Well, I don't know if he'd be like that,
You
but
think so? Plus, Michelangelo's going to be there. I think one of the tanks is going to run him over. Oops, kids, the mutant turtles, they're not breathing.
now that's real nice.
Really?
Michelangelo is going to be a hit with that
Hey,
thing.
you see how he does against Shredder. Now look how he does against a tank.
It's time for the commercial.
Yes, it is. Today's show is sponsored by that great family restaurant, Damon's.
Damon's, of course, your favorite place for ribs in Indianapolis. Damon's was voted the best barbecue in town by the readers of Indianapolis Monthly. Along with their famous ribs and onion loaf, Damon's serves chicken, seafood, steaks, and prime rib. Now there'll soon be a new Damon's location in College Park Plaza at Michigan and 86th Street. So if you're interested in working for Damon's, they're accepting applications right now for all positions at this brand new location. Damon's, where we will serve no swine before it's time. What else is going on, Mr. Nixon?
Well, there's going to be an exciting German festival in German Park.
Hey, that's actually a lot of
8600
fun.
South Marin. Have you ever been to one of those, Tom?
I've been to that one. It's
What I
really
like
fun.
to do is,
The last time I was surrounded by people speaking German, I got in real bad trouble.
what I like
That's
to
a
do,
good point. We shouldn't maybe talk
I like to
about
trim my mustache and just wear the brown shirt down there and just hum near mein Führer
Can
to
we
be.
move on?
And
Hum Wagner.
yes.
Getting kinda nervous.
Goose stepping.
That's our show for today. Thanks
Well,
so much for stopping by, Dick. 83
but,
degrees right now. Look for some rain today, but nice day tomorrow. It's pretty sunny here
There's
right
some
now.
great new films coming out too, Tom.
Don't forget that tomorrow, Channel
I'll
13.
have all that information at 5 with
That's
Dawn.
right, Kristi.
Channel 13 will be collecting stuff. They need primarily canned food and water for the people down in the Petersburg area. Do yourself and them a favor by taking it up to Castleton Square Mall or Greenwood Park Mall and filling up those trucks, those Wheaton Van Lance trucks, tomorrow from 10 in the morning till 6 in the evening.
nice.
No clothing, though. They don't need clothing, but they primarily need food. Personal hygiene items like toilet paper, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and they need flashlights and trash bags also. So if you're doing some shopping today, think of somebody else.
They're going to
and,
take a snipe hunt, apparently, while they're up there, right?
What?
Well, you said flashlights and trash bags. It just brought back some great old high school memories.
What's a snipe hunt?
Well, you go out in the brush there with that bag and that flashlight. You never heard about that?
No.
I've never heard of this either.
What it is it's a... Dino's shaking his head up and down. Maybe it's just kind of a Hoosier thing. I don't know.
So all of our listeners know.
No, I think what it is, it's kind of a ruse type of thing. And what you do is you try and get a gullible second or third party, and you and a co-conspirator will talk about all that great fun you had snipe hunting. Then, the gullible friend will say, well, what's a snipe? Well, I've never heard of this. And you go, well, a snipe is a relative of the weasel. It's kind of like a weasel, or like a, what are the pets that you can get that are like
Ferrets.
Ferrets. Yeah, kind of like a ferret or a weasel, and then that they actually exist. And what you do is you have to scare them into the bag. And it has to be done at night because that's the only time that snipes Because snipe sounds like it could be real, doesn't it?
Well, snipe is a sailboat.
Is it?
There's a sailboat.
Yeah,
called
but it's
snipe.
called the snipe hunt. And what you do is you
In
get...
other words, you make an absolute fool of your friend, is what
What you
you're
try
saying.
and do is basically set it up to the point where they will tramp off into the woods pretty much solo with a bag and a flashlight,
Well,
and
see,
they
I
just
used
kind of
to see-
hightail and go sayonara.
I used to see Bob do that with his dates up in Michigan many years ago when I first knew Bob. He would take his dates into the woods with a bag and a flashlight.
Really?
Come out a couple hours later.
Sometimes two
Not
bags.
even here to defend himself.
Sometimes 2 bags. wasn't
They've
it?
been snipe hunting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like that old thing, where you would say to somebody, if you woke up with half your clothing off, leaves and a very sensitive portion of your body,
no. That's our show for today. Would you be kind enough to introduce this next artist?
would you tell anyone? And then if they say, of course I would, and you go, would you like to go camping?
It's Joe Walsh.
Is it really?
Yes.
Don't you want to hear about...
No. I don't want to hear about who's at the strip bars for this weekend. That's what
Oh,
you
I
always
forgot to
do.
look that up.
I don't care. We're not going to discuss that.
The thing is, what I always like to do, real quick, I know, Tom, that you don't want to hear about that, but it's so funny because...
No, it's not funny. That's why we're not going to hear about it.
No, I was just going to say...
You're not going to find it.
I bet you I will.
I bet you don't.
You won't. I bet you the sports section's not in that paper because they
I'm
steal it
looking
every
at it
morning
right
just to
now.
make
Yes,
me
it
mad.
is.
I'm looking at
It
it right
is. How did you find
Hang
a
on, I'm getting
sports
close.
section?
I'm getting close. Oh, see, now why would they put it in the sports section is what I want to know.
Because that's what all the men read, of course.
Well, after a little bit of sports, I want to see some strippers.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
That's pretty much it for me.
I told you.
I think that section has been, I think somebody purposely.
That happens every morning. Could we
Because
have the artist, please?
What I always like is when they list them as very, very voluptuous. Or they're listed as being Miss Nude, something that seems so unlikely.
Yeah.
Like Miss Nude, like
Kalamazoo.
Yeah, Miss Nude Kalamazoo or Miss Nude aluminum recycling plant or something something that makes very little sense, but that you're thinking,
Hey,
I want to go see that.
where's the blue ribbon?
that's right.
Joe
I suppose
Walsh,
the ribbon's blue or another color.
Q95. Q95 Giant. They're going to open up for Heart at Deer Creek coming up Saturday, June 16th. Hi, I'm Kristi Lee. It is 10:22, and I'd like to really thank the good folks over at Strawberry Hill because they brought over a few moments ago some ice cream and these fabulous ice cream bars. I mean, hocus smokes, Hill bars. Ooh. They were fantastic. And we'd like to thank them. I will be at the Strawberry Hill location tomorrow from 2 until 4 in Greenwood. And that's located at State Road 135 and Smith Valley Road. I'd love to see you, so come on out. If you live on the east side, Pat Carlini actually is going to be there from 2 to 4 at Washington Market. And then Mark Patrick will be up at 86th and Ditch. So that's Strawberry Hill. We'll see you tomorrow. Come out and have some ice cream. It's going to be a great ice cream day. And we'll get to that forecast in just a few moments. Hey, Dick's out. It's time to party. Be listening for your chance to win tickets to see the premiere of Dick Tracy on Thursday night, June 14th. Details coming soon.
Does it see?
All right, here's our forecast now from Pat Carlini at News Center 13. There is still a chance for some thunderstorms today. Variable cloudiness, 50% chance for evening thunder showers, then partial clearing overnight, low 63. Mostly sunny for Saturday, high 85, and Sunday, sunshine and a high of 83. Gosh, it's going to be a great weekend. Yeah, you might as well pack your little bag to go to the pool. That's where I'll be, and I'll also be at Strawberry Hill. See, I told you it'd be a great ice cream day. Right now, we have 78 degrees, rare earth, Q95. Q95's the Georgia Satellites in town recently. Hi, I'm Kristi, and it's a summer of rock and roll. Tonight, Kiss at Deer Creek, and on Tuesday, David Bowie. That's right, doing his greatest hits Sound and Vision tour at Deer Creek on Tuesday night. If you would like to check out this show, give me a call, 239-1095. If you call a 9, we'll hook you up with some tickets. Plus, you'll be registered for the rare, very rare opportunity of going backstage to meet David Bowie in person. Yes. Call if you want tickets to this show.
Want to go see Rick Schrader downtown at the Comedy Connection. And tomorrow night, he's also there. And also tomorrow night, Indianapolis Ice hockey fans.
Haywood
Banks. After the game, they're going to Zamboni the ice. You're familiar, of course, with
I'm
Zamboni.
getting off first. Yeah.
The Zamboni machine.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Zamboni passed away just about a year ago.
Honestly,
He did
that's good
indeed.
ice cream, too.
What?
The Zamboni machine is it's like a big truck. They drive around the ice, clean the ice off, and get it nice
I
and
thought that
smooth.
was an ice cream machine.
No.
No, it's not an ice cream machine.
Oh.
And Haywood Banks will be taking the ice and performing some of his songs. You're going to perform for us a little bit later on this morning.
Yeah, when the guitar
Yeah, if and
chord-
when.
if and when it
the guitar
arrives.
corps arrives. I mean,
I'm just recovering from the holidays, that's all.
Really?
really?
Well, I had to eat. I went over to Aunt Velveeta's house, and she's not a good cook.
Oh, I
She
did.
didn't get the butterball. She got the margarine wad.
The margarine wad.
Yeah, margarine wad. And it was not good. And then, the stovetop stuffing thing. I don't know who invented this. This is the stupidest thing. You know how many boxes it takes to fill a stove? And you can't even get in through the top, I'm just getting the plain old turkey stuffing next time because, that's ridiculous.
You stuffed the whole stuff. Well, thank you. Haywood Banks. Haywood, would you care to favor us with a tune? We've got a guitar chord now. Perhaps we could...
Well, not instantly. Mr. Instant.
Well, maybe in a moment. It's 8:38. The Rolling Stones on Q95. Q95.
Hi, is this Cash Song?
Is this a cash song? Yes, indeed it is.
This is
Who's
the Q95 cash song. Who is this?
This is Rhonda Mason.
Rhonda
Rhonda?
Mason. Morning, Rhonda.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
You're welcome a lot. $95 going your way to, of course, help you, Rhonda.
Sounds
Help
good.
you.
Pay a lot of your bills.
Help you, Rhonda.
Rhonda, let's try to make it $195, okay?
Okay.
This is real simple. Pick a category, get the question right, get the $100. Bob, your category is
Football trivia.
football trivia. Keith Jackson?
Hello again, everybody. I'm Keith Jackson. Whoa, Nelly, there's going to be some head cracking, I'll tell you. Oh, those Indianapolis Aztec, the ass, you better believe it. Yes, and Daddy Duty, Red and Red and Ruthven Ticket, confounded Haywood Banks is going to be there. He's going to be doing...
Enough said. What's the category?
Alrighty. Mason Trivia.
Mason trivia.
Mason Trivia.
Fine.
Haywood Banks, do you have a category, Haywood?
No.
Fine. Rick, do you have a category?
I was going to use Haywood's.
Tom, do you have a category?
Oh, boy. I'll do Haywood Banks trivia.
There you go.
Those are your choices, Rhonda.
Which one do you like, Rhonda?
I'll take the easy one. How about Mason Trivia?
Mason trivia. Keith Jackson.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Keith Jackson. Which one was it? Here's number one. Doctor.
Okay, what obscure sports star was named Mason?
Alrighty. What was the name of Kathy Rigby's first husband?
Kathy Rigby's first husband?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Got an easier one?
Wasn't Rags, was it?
Well, I'll tell you. I remember talking to him, though. The first time I ever talked to him, I said, what's this thing about you and Kathy Rigby? He said, I don't know. I'm just totally absorbed with her.
Keith.
Any idea whatsoever, Rhonda?
No.
You might, a reminder that the name of the category is Mason Trivia. He was
Your
a
guess?
former sports star. Minnesota Viking. He was a grinder.
I don't think she knows.
One of the names in this room is his first name. He was a horse.
Haywood Mason.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You want to take a guess?
What was the question?
Jeez.
See, you should have picked Haywood. Oh, no. You're going to pick Mason
All right, here's
Trivia.
it.
Oh, yeah, but not Haywood Trivia.
The name of Kathy Rigby's first husband,
Who was it, Keith?
Mason Trivia.
Who was?
And his first name
And his
is the
first
same
name
as
is
someone
somebody's in
room.
this room's.
In this room, you have
Bob, Tom, Rick Mason.
and
Mark Haywood.
Which one is it?
Keith.
Rick.
Rick Mason! Oh,
No.
sorry. So very, very.
Second choice.
It was number 20, Tommy Mason.
Tommy Mason.
Tommy Mason.
Oh, well, Rhonda, you have $95. Would you,
Tommy Red Mason.
we're gonna,
Subtle.
you betcha. We're gonna pick your cash songs for a dog. We're gonna make it Haywood Banks of Pig's Head Wings, the studio version this
Okay,
afternoon.
good.
When you hear that, be the ninth caller. It could be worth up to $195, all right?
It's that simple. Thank you, Rhonda. You still get $95 for your participation in today's show.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're going to ask you to hold on. We're going to come back with a tune from Haywood Banks live in the studio. Right, Haywood?
What?
You'll be favoring us with a tune live here in a moment.
Bob Mason?
No, it's
Tommy
not. It's Tommy Mason.
My dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, let me. I'm queuing up a song. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought we were.
No, we don't have.
Oh, do you want to?
Dixon Mason.
Do you want to play a song for us?
Mason Dixon?
Okay. If you can just hold on, Rhonda. We'll.
In the annals of hockey from Key West to...
Q95, 854. You're with Bob and Tom. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a Friday, and it's 30 degrees outside. And let's see what else. We got several comedians here.
Mm-hmm. You have a baby almost 24 hours old.
Not quite.
I guess he's about 20 hours old, huh?
Yeah, Betsy, my wife, delivered a baby almost exactly, let's say, at 5:01 yesterday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't named him yet.
You have to do that before he leaves the hospital, or not?
We were both too tired to.
Well, I can understand.
I mean, and this sounds really stupid. I mean, I suppose that I guess everyone prepares a couple names, and we prepared little girls' names, and so we got to get some boys' names. Maybe Haywood.
No, I wouldn't.
She's just doing it just because I've got this big hockey thing, and she's just doing it to get attention.
Yeah, you've got this big hockey.
That's what I think.
Well, she was really looking forward.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Haywood's got the big hockey night. Well, this just, hey, I know how it is.
We were
just do it to get attention.
We were going to come see in fact, we had a big Saturday plan. We were going to go see the Ice play, then watch you perform the Haywood Banks show. Then we were going to go see Duke Tomato over at the patio, our good buddy.
Then maybe give birth.
Then give birth maybe next week, but just didn't happen that way.
No.
So, doesn't she read the schedule?
I didn't realize there was one posted.
But got a little baby, and we're going to name him today.
It's kind of Are you? Today?
Yeah, we'll name him today.
Can we just, put names in a hat?
No.
Oh, okay.
We think we know what we're going to name him, but it's a secret.
Okay.
It's a secret?
Hold on. Morning, Q95.
Hi, Peter Griggs calling.
Oh, Peter.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Hi, well, hey, Tom, congratulations.
Well, congratulate my wife.
Sure I will. Hey, I heard you had a boy.
Yeah.
I'll bet you're excited. I know I am. I don't want to sound pushy, Tom, but you haven't given him a name yet, have you?
No. You
know who that is? It must be Raymond Burr calling. He always does that.
Really?
God, I hate it when he does. He'll beep again here, but how about naming him Peter, Tom? There he is. All right, good. Tom, how long is the boy? I mean, big. How big is he?
He was 6 pounds 6 ounces at birth.
Sure is. You got any Polaroids, Tim?
I do have a picture of him, yeah.
Well, that's good. I've been awfully darn busy. I hear you got a couple of comedians in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I just finished filming an episode in the Bahamas for Discovery. I'm in that show.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was showing the native Bahamians how you can carry that last big conch shell from the beach when your hands and arms are full. Yeah. Next week we're gonna take a look at the blowholes on humpback whales up real close and personal.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you more about that when I get to it.
Okay.
Good, Peter.
Anything else, Tom?
No.
I think you called
Maybe you should get a hold of him. Talk to Ray there.
I better. We're going to take that wine spritzer together, I think.
Yeah, good.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Good morning. Rick Schrader is here from the Comedy Connection. Rick, how are you again?
I'm fine still. Fine. I'm not even going to ask if you'll name the kid Rick. That's not... Everybody's concerned.
That's a crummy name.
Hey. Okay, Haywood.
Now, your real name is, we discussed it, Eric.
Eric, which is king in some language.
Mm-hmm.
And you...
Actually, Tom's been leaning towards that.
Did you change your name to Rick when you were little, or...
No, I didn't fill out any forms or anything.
No. But I mean, are you the one that decided you want to be called Rick?
I guess so. I really don't remember. I remember having a coffee mug that said Rick on it. Maybe that's where I got it.
And so you've always been Rick.
I've always been Rick.
Okay. Because did you know anyone I did, for example, someone who in high school, in that little transition when they between high school and college, in that 3-day period, all of a sudden they went from being
I'm not Larry, I'm Spike.
Steve to Sean.
right.
For the rest of their lives, people, you can always tell who knew him when based on which one of the 3 names they call him.
Right.
I remember some tool when I was in college changed his name to Jason the first day of college. Yeah, he decided.
Is he a hockey player?
He just decided that sounded meaningful. He was one of those guys that.
Oh, brother.
Everything was super meaningful. He was like the guy in the movie, the Woody Allen film. Remember the guy that wanted to die by being eaten by wild animals that was dating Annie Hall? Remember that guy? That's what this guy's like. From now on, call me Jason. Yeah, I think Jason smoked way too much pot. Jason. Yeah, but anyway, names are weird. Haywood's a strange name.
Why do you say that?
Especially spelled Heywood.
Well,
is that a family name, Haywood?
Well, no, it's speaking about birth. The day I was born, it was, of course, a holiday, and the nurse came in and said, "Hey, would banks be open today?" And that's how I got named. So
Is that right?
Stranger than fiction.
Fascinating.
Stranger than friction.
Can you finally favor us with a new tune? Or,
a new tune?
Or just a fresh tune?
You're really pushy.
Well, I mean, we got a guitar chord here for you.
Let me...
Why don't you look through and see if you can find a new tune, and we'll do it as soon as we get back, all right?
Okay, right now.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock, WFBQ, WNDE, Indianapolis. Indianapolis, good morning.
Here with Bob and Tom this morning. 30 degrees outside. Sunny today with a high about 45. No rain or snow in the forecast. Temperatures down to about 25 tonight, high around 40 tomorrow. And Sunday's outlook, temperature about 40 to 45 degrees. Coming up in about an hour, we'll have a special guest in the Dick's Picks sports show. It'll be actor Ben Wright, who's featured in the movie Born on the 4th of July, a film that I think is opening this weekend.
It opens today.
Yeah, it's getting very good reviews for the most part. And it's
touted as the Oscar movie.
It's a film made by Oliver Stone, who's made a few good movies and one wretched one.
They can't all be good,
No, they can't.
Sorry, talk radio. Stunk.
Yeah, that was pretty horrible.
It's even worse if you're in the business and know what really happened. But,
So, Haywood, you found a chord, huh?
What?
You found a chord.
What is it,
Search
A minor?
the lost chord.
There it is.
We got a chord for Haywood's guitar.
It worked.
Haywood is doing a special show, the Haywood Banks on Ice show after the Ice game this Saturday night. And then you got we'll talk about that later. The big album you got coming up called Pig's Head Wings and other...
Rick, nice to see you.
Songs.
Thank you, man. Nice
also,
to be here.
We've been introducing Rick. Rick Schrader, great comedian. Rick is downtown at the Comedy Connection both tonight and tomorrow.
That's right.
And
do you have your didgeridoo?
I don't have it with me. I'm sorry,
this man. Is a didgeridoo.
What?
Didgeridoo? May we ask what a didgeridoo is?
An Aboriginal folk instrument.
Really?
Really?
Really great on the radio if I only had it.
Well, means I don't know.
Oh.
No, that's kangaroo. But
are you an instrumentalist, Rick?
Well, it's my cheap prop closer. There's a
didgeridoo.
Actually, I played the trombone for a living before I did this.
That's right.
Remember
the jazz musician?
That's
Sure.
right.
Wait a second.
That's me.
We talked about this, and I'm trying to remember. Was this
Kenny G
in the San Francisco area? And
that was in Seattle at that time.
That's all I remember. You remember the one? Your one quote was this at Kenny G, and you said, or as we knew him,
Kenny Gorlick.
Kenny Gorlick.
That's his name. People watch his sales plummet now.
Kenny Gorlick.
Kenny Gorlick?
Mm-hmm. That's his real name.
No wonder he changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking G would be good too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Kenny Guh.
It's amazing, shocking.
Do you still play the trombone occasionally?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Just for my own fun, though.
Are you in a band? Or?
Not anymore. I'm out working all the time.
You don't sit
on
in
the
with a
road.
band or something.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well.
So do you get as lucky as you did when you were a musician?
I'm married, man. I'm out
Sorry.
of commission.
Please.
I work on purely an advisory basis now.
You say musician, musician around Kristi.
Back in the old days.
Light up.
Yeah.
I'm married too now.
Haywood,
do you have a song for us?
Don't say that around her. Okay. Well, this is called When Can We Eat? Okay. Right now, just a moment, just a sec, in a minute. In a bit, not too long, too soon, little sooner, pretty soon, real soon, soon. Little later, late, pretty late, much later, too late, we're late, way too late, later than you think.
thank you.
Where do you get your ideas, Haywood?
I'll tell you later.
That song
Fascinating.
That song was called
When Can We Eat?
When can we eat?
When Can We Eat?
Thank you.
Want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Right now, just a moment, just a second.
Later.
Later.
Well, we're going to ask you to play another tune for us, but first we're going to check in with Christy
Another
Lees.
one.
In a moment.
You are the bottomless pit.
With his follow-up hit, When Can We Eat Lunch?
Pretty soon, right now. I'll do it backwards.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be a trick.
Okay.
Do it in Latin.
Sounds kind of German.
Yeah.
Well, that's a derivative language.
Oh, I see.
It's the romance language.
Time to check in with our lifestyle reporting, Christy Lee. Christy?
Morning. In honor of Elvis Presley's 55th birthday on Monday, Cable's movie channel will devote 24 hours to air 6 of his 30-plus films. Yeah, you heard me. Viva Las Vegas, The Trouble with Girls, Heartbreak Hotel, Spin Out, Double Trouble, and Live a Little, Love a Little. Needless to say, they're going to be shown more than once in case you miss them. That's the movie channel beginning at 6:35 in the morning on Monday.
We don't have that.
Nope.
Elvis in the morning.
Does anybody have the movie channel?
Mm-hmm,
Some cable.
Some cable.
I know it's not available on Comcast, and I don't think it's available on American. So
But there are some people who
Oh,
do.
you know your cable.
But you can always go
Bob watches a lot of TV.
I
rent.
do indeed.
You can always go rent an Elvis movie if you.
You can rent
So
them all.
desire.
Are they all available now?
I'm just about.
Oh boy.
Don't be surprised to turn on the tube and see what appears to be Jerry Hall announcing she's dumping her longtime lover, Mick Jagger. In the spot, Hall says, "This is it, honey. I'm leaving you. I don't care how cool or how smooth you think you are." Turns out she's talking about switching soft drinks. Hall is one of several celebrities hired for new Diet Coke spots. Mm-hmm.
Boy, isn't that strange? A formidable actress like Jerry Hall stooping to commercials.
Yeah.
Guess who else it includes?
Who?
There are others.
Meryl
Vanna
Streep.
White.
Who's she dumping?
Yeah, Felicia Rashad.
You know what this is going to cause, don't you?
What?
What's that?
Well,